In just less than 24 hours, we have got Supreme box logos dropping. I know it's very hyped. It's always hyped every year, but a lot of you guys have been answering comments in my YouTube channel, which I do appreciate. So thank you so much for commenting on my YouTube channel. It does help out. How are we gonna cop Supreme box logos tomorrow? You could probably ignore me because you know what? I ain't manually doing this. I'm using a bot. But to the people that actually want to get their first box logo, who are actually interested in this drop tomorrow, don't have a bot, don't have the resources to, you know, try and cop tomorrow, this video is for you. I'm going to try and help you, and based on my experience when I used to manual cop a couple of years ago, I'm going to give you my tips on how on earth you guys are going to be able to cop box logos or something else on this drop. So yeah, sit back, get relaxed, and subscribe, because it does help out if you're interested in this type of content. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to be answering the very basics on how you can cop on Supreme, so get some notes down. Firstly, one of the questions I have been asked as well, and what is the best way to go, Supreme app or using the browser? Now, in my experience, I never really used the Supreme app. To me personally, whenever I used to do live cops and manually, the Supreme app would most of the time be quite late. Browser is just technically the best option. So what I would do is I would just go on to Safari, load up Supreme on Safari. It's kind of like the app, just in Safari mode. So, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Another key point, a lot of people might be wanting to refresh on the new page. As you can see, we are on the new page, but guys, do not be on the new page depending on what it is that you want. So like, for example, box logos, you want to be going on these sweatshirts category. Now the reason why I'm saying that is because you want to be on that category and not new, because sometimes when it's on new, you might have to scroll down. You want to be less likely wanting to scroll down through like the new category, because there's a lot of stuff that's dropping this week. It's not like a few bits, so you've got to like scroll down to the thing that you actually want, and that's costing you time when it comes to these live cops. Although I will say this, not as difficult, I would say, in comparisons to like pre-2020. Pre-2020 was kind of like a hellhole. You pretty much needed a bot in order to win. Even though I was in that time, I never had a bot. I had no idea about how botting works. I was more frustrated to the point because I had no idea how this stuff was starting out. So yeah, I was pissed off with bots, but now I'm in the dark side now. So yeah, sometimes you gotta join that dark side for stuff that you want. So like I said, category, get your ass on sweatshirts category. Now what you want to do, obviously you want to be scrolling, you want to be refreshing. Do it 10 seconds, don't refresh like a minute beforehand. I would say like 5 seconds before 4. It technically doesn't drop early. I've never seen Supreme drop early in the past. So just do this, refresh, etc. And then once it drops, you'll be notified obviously with the new items being dropped. These are all sold out, so you'll know when it drops, because these will all change to whichever sweatshirts they are. I'm just going to double check, guys, for you to see if there's any other sweatshirts dropping, because another problem, which there isn't, that's a good thing. Sometimes if they're dropping multiple sweatshirts, you might have to scroll down, because the certain sweatshirts might appear first before the box logo. I do remember one time that actually happened, so it was kind of like annoying to scroll down to the actual one that you want. But yeah, once you see like a box logo color, just click on it. It'll show you all the box logos. Obviously choose your box logo, add to cart, do all that cool stuff. I'm just going to add this random one to show you how things go. You'll be prompted to a checkout button up the top. It's pretty simple. Now I'm just making sure this doesn't have my details on, which it doesn't. You'll be prompted to this page, and before this page you might have to do a captcha. So 9 times out of 10 when a new drop happens, you will be doing a captcha, so make sure you do a captcha. Depending on what it is, it's normally just like a couple of boxes. It's pretty simple, but once you get through there, you will get to here. Now this is the most important part. Depending on what it is that you are doing, are you trying, if you've got an iPhone like I do, Apple Pay is going to save you a lot, but you see that up there, it says I have read the terms and conditions. Click that first. I'll be honest with you guys, I have tried to cop stuff not knowing why payment wasn't working, and it was because I didn't click on that little square box. So click on it, it'll be black with a tick, and you're good to go. So like I said, if you are using iPhone, do Apple Pay. It's going to bring you to the Apple Pay page, and essentially it'd be like that. Hopefully that didn't show in my details. It was blurry, I think. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you don't have an iPhone, then you're going to have to be prompt PayPal. Now, I did notice someone did mention or ask a question regarding PayPal. How do I have my PayPal all set up so I don't have to re-log in, etc. Now, I don't know with Supreme, if it refreshes on fault, it kind of refreshes the entire browser, which is, you know, kind of annoying. So sometimes what I would do is maybe 5 minutes before the draw, so 5 minutes before it hits 4 p.m, 5 minutes before it hits your particular time, I would just play around, put like some Hanes boxes in, do like a PayPal checkout, do all your sign-ins and stuff, but before you agree to purchase, just take it out your cart. When it comes to drop time, when you click on the PayPal, then you're pretty much already logged in and you're pretty much just choosing the payment, etc., and you're good to go. So hopefully that works, but if it doesn't, then that's unfortunate. You might have to like sign in again. Now it comes to like the address section. Sometimes you might be not on your phone, you might be on whatchamacallit, your desktop, like the PC, etc. You wanna be, if you're using Safari or Google Chrome, I'm pretty sure there is like an autofill section. You can set up an autofill either on your iPhone or on your Android. Make sure you do that. Just set shit up beforehand. I'm not really sure where it'll show, but I know on desktop, pretty simple. Just go on the 3 dots on the top. You'll be granted to autofills and passwords. If you've not done this in the past, then you have like addresses, payment methods, etc. Just put your address in and put in your payment details in. And with essentially on Google, is just when you tap one of those boxes here, let's say for example your email, it'll prompt a particular box where it'll show you all of your autofills. You essentially just click that and you're pretty much good to go. Obviously you'll have your credit card numbers. You do the same for that. You can obviously autofill your credit card details. Sometimes you might have to put in your security code. And for me personally, it normally is the case. It'll autofill everything except for the security code. If it doesn't, it's like a prompt on the desktop where it'll say, what is your 4-digit number or your 3-digit number? You click that in and then it autofills kind of thing. So yeah, that's pretty much what I would do. Just make sure you're set up on the autofill. And if you don't know how to do that, then just, like I mentioned, just go on Google. Just search how you do your Google autofills. So yeah, that's gonna be about it, guys. I can't really give you much advice other than best of luck. I think it'll be quite easy for you guys, honestly. Box logos aren't really as popular as they were like 5 or 6 years ago. I know certain colorways will be quite hard to get depending on the size. We won't know until 4 p.m. because, you know, a lot of people can, you know, change the popularity of the box logos. I know it says that the grey one is the most popular one, but who knows on drop day? It might be the pink one, it might be the green one, it might be the multicolor one. We just don't know. We don't know basically depending on how much stock there is on Supreme's end. But we'll find out at like 4 p.m. or 11 a.m. your time. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If this did help you in one bit, let me know in the comments. Let me know tomorrow if this did help you. I'm going to be making another video looking at the entire collection. We've got prices now, and I'm looking at that jacket, and you know, I still want to get it just because why not, but the price tag is just, you know, a bit of a pain in my opinion. But yeah, subscribe, leave notifications for when I make a video. Thank you guys for watching. Take care of yourself. Best of luck tomorrow on Supreme. You got this. I know you do. You got this.